Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to X Japan. Welcome to another guitar lesson. I'm so sorry it's taken so long to get around to doing the next BAND-MAID cover and lesson. It's been quite a while. I think the last one was in November. Some of you might know all the stuff that was going on, but I lost my stepfather at the end of November, and then with Christmas and New Year and everything, too busy and just didn't really have any motivation. But slowly getting back into things, so here we are, and I hope you enjoyed the cover. Please check it out if you haven't already. I'm using a different guitar than I did for the cover, just because it's a lot easier to sit down with this one than it is with the V, and you shouldn't really sit down with a V anyway. V's are for standing. But hopefully it sounds, fine for this lesson. I'm sure it will. And yeah, this is a relatively easy song on the rhythm side, so if you are, sort of beginner-ish, this would be a good one to learn. I apologize if you hear my son in the background. He's just through in the next room playing away, so you might hear him occasionally because he is quite loud. Okay, so like I said, check out the cover if you haven't already, but if you're here to learn the song, then let's do it. Okay, so tuning for this song, we're in standard tuning, but we're in drop D. So open D chord. Sounds like that. And equipment-wise, I'm actually using my orange Rockerverb going into Notes Captor X. I actually got rid of the Kemper in favor of this, just so I could use my amp, and I'm liking it so far. Sounds great.
Intro.
Okay, so let's dive into the intro. So the intro is just a little single note riff that goes like this. Okay, so what we're doing here is going on 5, up to 6 on the low string, to open, to 3, and then open. And then before you go down here, it's 3rd fret on the A string, and that's the pinch harmonic. Okay, just to go over pinch harmonics again. The pinch harmonic is when you pick, but you just pinch it or mute it straight after with the side of your thumb. Takes a bit of practice, but yeah, look up some videos on pinch harmonics, and I'm sure they'll do a better job than I will of explaining. Okay, and then after that, we're into the main riff. Okay, so the main riff is just, again, very simple. It's just a straight alternate picking. Okay, so all you do is, and then we're pedaling off of the 3rd fret low string. Okay, so that's just, we're just doing pull-offs there on the 3rd fret there. So it's like 3 bars, so 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4, that's when you do that. So yeah, just straight pull-offs. Okay, you pick them. Okay, so you stop alternate picking there and you just pick 2 downstrokes. Okay, you do that 3 times. And then we're doing the same pull-offs, but we're going. So we're doing 1st fret low string, but then we're hitting the low after the pull-off. So 3 notes all together. Okay, and the way I like to pick this is the downstroke does the pull-off. Yeah, so you can do it all downstroke. Sometimes I like to upstroke when I'm going up the way. Or kind of alternate. Just feels better. But just do whatever feels right for you. Okay, so just slowly, we're going up the next. We're going 1st fret to 3rd fret to 5th fret. And then we're going 6th fret, 7th fret. And then stop on the 7. And then we just repeat. It does this exact same riff for the verse. So yeah, just the same.
Bridge.
Okay, and then into the bridge part, which is when we start doing some chuggy power chords, palm muted style. Yep. So all that is just open palm muted on the low strings. And then we go up to 12, just bar it, and then slide down. And then second time we finish on the 6. And then third time we go dun. I can't remember if it's dun, 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 or it might go a bit early to the 3. You just have to listen to it. Can't quite remember off the top of my head. And then same again. And then we do this. It's just a wee thing that the bass does, but I think the guitar copies it. I'm not quite sure. It's really hard to tell even from watching the live version what happens there. So all it is just 6 to 5 on the A string, and then 3 to 5. Just hammer-ons. So pull off. Yeah, it might be bad to do it like that, so slide up. And then you can get the pull-ups again. And then it's into the chorus. Okay, so chorus, Kanami goes into her trademark octaves. Okay, so very simple part here, starting with octaves on the A string. And then we're skipping a string and going to the G string on the 5th. And we get that octave there, the C. But we're just using that one to slide up 2 frets to the D. Okay, so just slide straight up. And we finish on the 8 there. Then same again. Finish on the 10. Back to the 8. And then, so that's just 11 to 10, 11 to 10. This hand keeps going, so you get these kind of muted notes in between. So you kind of have to lift your fingers off a little bit to get those muted ones. Same again. And then after the 1 on the 10, we do this. Okay, so it's a little funky lick here. So all we're doing is on the D, we're playing 10 to 12. And then we're barring over the G and the B string on the 10. And then we do the same on the 12. Okay, give it a wee bit of vibrato. I'm not sure if she does, but it feels right to me. Okay, and that's the whole chorus. Okay, after that it's back into the main riff, but I feel on the record it changes and it kind of follows a bit more, it's a bit more of a sort of rhythmic pattern. I could be wrong, I feel like live she just does the... But I really do feel like on the album it changes. It doesn't do the just the straight alternate picking part. It's more of a kind of... So it's up to you. You can decide what you want to do. But, you know, just to play it slow just so you can hear better. Kind of sounds like Tool. And then we'd stick that same tail on the end.
Verse 2.
Okay, so verse 2 is slightly different. We start with these double stabs. Three sets of those. Okay, so after the stabs, we go into octaves again, and we're starting on 8. And then we just go up to the 10. Okay, and then we go back to the 8 for the next part. Okay, so all that is just the 8 to 10 to 12 to 15. And then it's into the second bridge.
Bridge?
Okay, so the second bridge is different again. Typical Kanami songwriting style is just make everything that repeats slightly different. This bridge is just kind of the same. It just has a bit more to it, which is cool. It's just a bit more interesting. So it goes like this. Okay, so all we're doing is we're doing a hammer-on from the 10, but we're barring, so it's chordal hammer-on. So we're hammering on 2 notes at the same time. Okay, so that's the first one. So palm muted open first, and then another open palm muted there. Slide down from the 12, and then it's another palm muted open. So it's 6, 5, 3, and then back the way. So 6, 5, 3, 5, 6. And then we finish on the 6 there, bar the open on the low strings. Same again. Again, just listen for the timing of that because I can't quite remember. Then we start again. Same again, and then we, instead of the, we do. So just a kind of wee rhythm on the low strings. So just a little rhythmic thing there on the low strings. And then 5, 6 on the low. And then it's straight back into the chorus again. And that chorus is just the same. Afterwards, we do like a kind of open, but we hit like everything. And then another one on low strings. And then the little part just before the solo is just a kind of it's kind of random and weird. You just start on the 12 and you kind of just like chromatically go down. And then so you can either like or play it. I think I kind of did a hybrid of the two. I think I kind of went doesn't really matter. And then there's like a little tail on that, which is before the solo. So that's just 3 open to 5, and then 6, 5. And then it's into the guitar solo.
Guitar solo!
Okay, so the guitar solo for this is definitely the hardest part of the song, like it normally is. But this solo I found particularly tricky just because there's quite a lot of fast alternate picking and it's all connected together, so you need quite a lot of stamina in the right hand, and it's also kind of all over the place, so you need to be extremely fast with the changes. But we'll go through it slowly. I did kind of like, I practiced this a lot and I still don't feel like I got it 100%, but yeah, I did my best. I will keep practicing it because it has some really cool licks in it. As always, she's just thinking outside the box, so that's really cool and definitely fun to learn. Okay, so the first part of the solo goes like this. Just gonna put on a bit of delay for this. Okay, so what that is full bend on 13 on the B, and then we bring it down and we put it up again. Bit of vibrato. and then we bring it down. We kind of pull it down like that. So we bring it down to the 11 and then to the 10, and then we bring it back to 11. And then a hammer-on pull-off from 10 to 11 to 10 again. Then to 12 on the G. 10 on the G, back to 12. To 14. Hit it again, and then 12 on the D. So all together slow. Okay, so now we have this run. So what this run is we start on 11 on the D, and we go 11, 12, 14, and then 10. It's kind of groups of 4. So the fingers I would use there would be 1, 2 and pinky, and then 1 on the 10 on the G. And then basically the way this pattern works is every time you start from the second note of the one that you just played. Okay, so it's kind of constantly moving up the way. So we start there on the 11, second time we start on the 12 with our second finger. And we finish on 12 on the G there. So then next time we start from the pinky on the D on the 14. And end on 14 on the G. So all together so far. And then we start on the 10 on the G. And we finish on 11 on the B. So this is the bit that's really tricky, is combining that run with this one. So this one goes. Okay, so this one, 12, 13, 15 on the high E, and then to the B, we go 14, 15, 17. Same on the G. And then 12 on the G, 12, 14, 15, 14. All together slow. Okay, so yeah, so combining these two. At speed is tricky. Okay, and then straight after that, there's no breaks. We do a little octave thing. So it's kind of starts on the offbeat. So I like to kind of mute the first note of the bar. And it's just sliding, we're root notes on the A string. So we're starting on 12. And then we're going to 10. And then we're just sliding to 12 and then back to 10 again. And then we just play that little lick again. Up to the 15 on the G, and then we do that again. And then we do, so that's 10, 9, 10, 9, just hammer on pull-offs. Well, just pull-offs, I think she hits them. And then you slide up to 12 on the G. And then we've got this little lick, which is really cool. It's just, so it's all alternate picking on here. These kind of things are always hard to do for me on a Strat. Okay, so we're just there on the 14 on the G, and then to 12 on the D, and then we just change that to the 11 on the D, and we finish it with D-D-do, finishing on the 10 on the D. Okay, and then it's into the tapping part, this might not sound so great because I've got the volume and gain quite low. Okay, this was sounding a lot better on the Gibson, but probably just because of the gain. I've got the gain down really low. Just gonna need to keep it kind of quiet. But if I'll try and do it slowly, just to show you. So. Okay, yeah, it's almost there. So these fingers are going from 13 to 15. And we're starting the tapping on 17. So it's tap on 17, pull off to the 13, and then hammer on the 15. So we're doing these tapping patterns that Kanami really likes to do, where she kind of alternates like off of the same fret, which when you've got really big fingers, it's quite difficult. Start on the 17, and then you tap on the 15. And then up to the 18. So the pattern is 17, 15, 17, 18, 17, 15, 17. Sorry, no 17 at the end there, just end on the 15. Okay, and after that, this is the part I found the trickiest part, is you tap on the 15 on the B string, and then it's a pull off from 13 to 10 on the B, and then okay, so you just, when you go to the G, it's just 13, 12, 10, and that's it. Almost, but yeah, like when you get it, when you start to get it up to speed, it sounds really good when it's all together. Okay, so after the guitar solo, we have a little middle 8 part. After a little bass break, it's very simple. Just goes like this. Okay, so all that is just we're kind of making a chord shape, 13 on the high E, 15 on the B, and we're just alternate picking, starting on the high. Then we drop down to 14 on the B, then we drop down to 13, back to 14, and then we do pinky on the 15 on the high E, and then back off to the 13. And then second time round. And then we go back to the 15. And that's it. And then after that, it just goes into the chorus again. Chorus is exactly the same. And then it goes into the main riff again, which is exactly the same. The only thing you do different is just it has a slight outro. So as soon as you finish doing the, you go. Okay, that's such a quirky little ending to the song, but I absolutely love it. So it's G string, 7th fret to the D, all on the 7, same on the 5. And then 3 is 3 on the G, and then 1 on the D. And then that's the whole song. So there we go, guys. I think that was probably going to be quite a quick lesson, hopefully. Like I said, it's quite simple. It's just the solo is the definitely the most tricky part. But just, keep playing it, keep trying to, do it to a metronome. The tempo for the session, if you're interested, is 132 BPM. So you could always set the BPM a bit slower than that and try and build up to it. That's kind of what I was doing. But yeah, it's a cool song. It's like I've said before, it's not really one of my favorites on the album. It does have interesting guitar, but just this song is definitely more about the bass. So I think the next few songs are going to be a lot more interesting for me to learn, especially HGK. That's going to be a beast. So kind of looking forward to it, but kind of scared at the same time. It's all fun at the end of the day. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video. Check out the cover, and yeah, share it around if you feel like it. That'd be great. I'm almost at the 3,000 sub goal, so if we can get there, I'll definitely be wearing a MKIII costume for the next one, if we can get there before it. So who knows, I might be playing HGK in full MKIII outfit, so we'll see. But until then, there might be some more covers in between, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay safe, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.